Hi, my friend. So I have an FAQ for you. I get this question asked a lot, especially from people who are getting onto my skincare line for the first time. And the question is, how long will my product last? How long will my set last before I have to reorder? So let's dive into that a little bit. And it all depends. I'm going to tell you, it all depends on how you're using your products. If you are using your products consistently, day and night, as I always subscribe to you to do, because you want to age well, if you want the ultimate result from your product line, then you want to use it day and night, every single day. Don't ever skip. I don't care how tired you are, what's going on in your life. You want to use your products because you've invested in these products. And so you're investing in the time that it's going to take to put it on, which really we're talking a couple of minutes in the morning and the evening. It doesn't take long to do. So if you're using your product line consistently, I would say your products will last you 2 to 3 months. But here's the beauty of it, you're not having to reorder a set every time. The products kind of some products are going to last longer than others. Some products are going to go really quickly, like your serums. They tend to be one of the products that will go quickly. So you're never having to reorder a set. It's just individual products. So if you kind of think about how you go anyway to, I don't know where you're getting your product line before you come with Jaffa, but let's say Target or Walmart or a department store or a grocery store, wherever you've gotten your product from, um, you'd go and purchase those again anyway every so often. I have found that our products actually last longer than what you're going to find at Target and Walmart and all those places because the quality is higher, the concentration's higher, you don't need to use as much. So sometimes I've noticed like our products are going to last 3 times longer. Like maybe you would have it to repurchase something every month, and now only every 3 months. So that is kind of one way that you want to gauge it. But again, like your cleansers are going to generally last longer, but it all depends on your consistency. There's people that only use it once a day. I'm going to tell you, once a day, it's not doing your best job. You're not getting the ultimate results because it's so important to use it twice a day. But if you only use it once a day, maybe it's going to last you 4 months. If you in it as again as prescribed, it's going to last you 2 to 3 months. 3 months is generally the timeline of our product line. 3 months, but some of us, like me, tend to use the products a little bit more. So a general rule would be like if you're using a serum, a pea-size amount of the serum is like a good rule. I tell you, I use a lot more than a pea size. A cleanser, I would say more like a nickel size. I do more than that. And then your sunscreen, the sunscreen is like a 2 finger rule. But I tell you, that's too much for me. So it all depends again how we're using the products. So let me kind of give you an example of what I'm doing. And then here's another thing. Like for me, I don't follow any of those type of rules of how long something's going to last because I use Defy is my core line. It's our premium line. I'm always going to use my Defy. But then I do other stuff too for a couple of reasons. Other products are going to add some benefits separately. So my weekend schedule is a little bit different than my weekday schedule because I will add on some other products or actually sub some other products in. But also another reason that I use everything is because I'm your skincare educator. I want to be able to tell you what a product feels like, what it smells like, what the texture is, what it's going to do for you. And if I'm not using the products, I can't authentically come to you and tell you what it's like. So I'm always going to be that one that goes the extra. So let me just tell you really quickly my routine, and then I'll show you how much I'm using. And I should have brought a tissue here. but I didn't, so I won't be able to wipe it. I don't want to use my. I'm like, oh, you know what? I'll just use this bandana and then I'll wash it. Okay, and another rule is how fast you're using a product or how slow you're using a product is, are you also doing what I'm prescribing, not just your face? It's so important with your skincare that you're taking care of your face, but also your throat and the décolletage. That is so important. All of these are going to show signs of aging, and you want to age well. So don't stop here. Bring it down. And then the back of our hands show signs of aging. So I always put the products on the back of my hand. So here's the cleanser. And like I said, cleanser is usually about a nickel size, but I put really kind of like that amount on. I don't know if you can see. Yeah. So I put about that amount on because I am going to massage this. I'm not going to do this now, but I'm going to massage this into my face and all over here. And then once I have this, like, so now I've applied it to my face, the residuals, I would rub the back of my hands together because I'm going to treat my hands. And I'm treating my hands here with the royal jelly. So yeah, it's the best of the best, right? So you want to be able to do that. What I love about this cleanser is that you don't even have to use water to wipe it off. It's like it feels and looks like a moisturizer, and it's absolutely amazing. So you just wipe it off. Okay, so there's my cleanser. So my next step will be to add my serum. So when I'm doing my serum, so this is the active firming serum. I always love this here because you can tell when you're running out. You'll see when it, gets a little bit more clear. So you can see the white that lets you know that is still full. So I usually do like 2 pumps. So that's more than a pea size. I generally do 2 pumps. 2 pumps is enough for my entire face and the décolletage and the neck. So I'm just going to rub this into my hands because yes, I am going to treat my hands to the best of the best royal jelly and all of the wonderful superfoods that we have with Defy. Okay, so then I move on to my eyes. So my eyes, I generally, twice a day you want to use your eye cream. Sometimes I use the Defy both day and night. Sometimes I use the eye serum both day and night. Sometimes I'll use this daytime and then this nighttime, or this daytime and this nighttime. So again, my products are going to last longer because I've got now 2 different products. So if it would normally last about 3 months, it's going to last me about 6 months because I've got 2 different products that's taking care of that for me. Okay, so then I'm going to move on to your moisturizer. So the moisturizer, I'm using the Defy Hydrator, but I won't tell you the but yet. I'll tell you all the substitutions later at the end. So I love this lightweight, fabulous 4D hydrator. It's absolutely wonderful. You never want to put your fingers in here. You always use a spatula. So I just use my spatula and I take about this amount. That's about how much I'm using here. Okay. So I'm probably, again, can't say that it will last me 2 to 3 months because I'm going to show you other things that I do. So then that's how much moisturizer I'm using on my face and my neck and my décolletage and the back of my hands because you want it to age well. Okay, so the rule is before I go to sunscreen, there's one more thing I absolutely love. Oh my gosh, the antioxidant face oil is game changer. I don't care what type of skin you have or even what skincare line you're using, whether it's or even what brand you're using. This is absolutely fabulous. So in the morning, I do like 1 drop in the morning, but 2 drops at night. And sometimes 3, and then put it all over my face and my hands, throat, décolletage. It is absolutely fabulous. So there you have that. And then you follow up with your sunscreen. Okay, so I have my sunscreen, always the Defy. And the rule is to fingers. I mean, you can see that I'm squeezing this one out, squeezing. I'm almost done, almost out of this. No worries. So that's 2 fingers. I've tried this rule, this tip. Can I kind of see if you can see it? That's too much for my face. That's too much. So I usually put about this much on. So like maybe like 1 finger. I put about that much on. And then like any extra, I'm gonna of course do the back of my hands. And when I'm doing the back of my hands, you see me doing it like this because I got so much product. Generally, it's most of the products on my face, and then I'm rubbing the backs of my hands together to get those products on. But if you have extra, I would say definitely do your ears, do all the, do maybe your upper arm as well. So I already have my sunscreen on my body, but I'm still gonna just go ahead and put that on. Now, this is not the sunscreen that I use for my body. It's absolutely fabulous, can use it for my body, but we do have a body sunscreen line. It's called Jaffa Sun, and I would recommend that one for the body just because you're going to save a lot more money getting the body. But I already have my sunscreen on my face, already have it on my rest of my body. I just wanted to show you the amount. Okay, so again, for me, how I can't tell you exactly how I'm doing it and how long it's going to last for me because I do things differently. Sometimes I'm going to throw in the gold. And this is the gold. Uh, this one is the night cream, but I have one in the day cream. So sometimes I will pull that. Again, I want to be sure that I'm always trying something different so that I can be able to tell you the texture, what it's like, what's going to feel like, what's going to do for your all the benefits for you. This is 24 karat gold. 24 karat gold, but it doesn't have royal jelly. So I'm always staying with my royal jelly as my core line, but I will expand out. I do double cleansing at night. Double cleansing is really important. So you want to the first cleanse to make sure you get all the sunscreen off because you have that layered on there. It's so important. You want to get the sunscreen and all the other products off. You want to get oil, all the environmental stressors for the day, all of your makeup. So the first cleanse is not my royal, is not my defy. My first cleanse is my I change those around too. Sometimes it's a BioLab cleanser. Sometimes it's our vegan line, Nova Marine cleanser. But generally, like spring, summer, I don't know why this is my spring, summer routine, but it is. I love our cleansing balm. Oh my gosh. That cleansing balm is so fabulous. I mean, it just melts away all of the dirt and oil and everything. It almost feels like I don't need that second cleanse, but I always go in with the second cleanse. Always go in at night with the second cleanse. So if you're not doing a second cleanse, then your cleanse is going to it's going to last longer, even when you do night and day. But again, if you're coming in with a second cleanse with a different cleanser, then you don't have that. So my cleansing balm does not have none of the cleansers that I mentioned that I use for the first cleanse has royal jelly. So my second cleanse, don't always want my royal jelly in there. Okay, what else do we have here? So another tip I wanted to tell you. So you saw how I was squeezing out this sunscreen here, but I always have a backup. I never let my products go out. I never want to be like, whoa, well, now I'm 2 weeks without a product because I forgot to reorder. So I always say you can get all of our products on subscription plan. You don't get the set on subscription plan, but you don't need a set on subscription plan because you get the initial set and then, okay, oh, I need to get now my serum. Oh, I need to get now my cleanser. Oh, I need to get now my sunscreen. So you can put that on the subscription plan. You're going to save money because the subscription plan is going to save you at least 10% of the retail price. And it's delivered at your door how often you want it. Every month, that's a little too much. unless because this happens too, if you're sharing your product line. Maybe you're sharing your product line with someone else in your family, maybe a spouse, a partner, maybe a teen. Maybe you're sharing it and you don't know that. So I've heard stories from my clients about that too. So if you're sharing your products, then maybe 1 to 2 months. I don't know. Depends on how often that other person is using the products as well. So if so, you can put your products on subscription plan for every 30 days, every 60 days, or every 90 days. And my recommendation is 90 days. However, as you're using the products and you can see how consistent you are with it, you determine how often you want that. So there's my answer for you of why these products, how long it's going to last. It's going to be completely different with every single person. And my timeline is never going to be your timeline. Like for instance, my weekend, I just really changed up my weekends, and instead of my serums, Defy serums, I move on to the BioLab serums because they're absolutely fabulous and they're going to do something completely different. So I do a special weekend facial that, kind of like going to a spa. You go to a spa and you want something special. So I do that. So I personally cannot tell you like how long my product lasts. I used to try to put like the dates on the back of my products to let you know how long, but then that again is not a fair assessment because I'm using so many different product lines in the Jafra. All of these are Jafra. So I'm using them all collectively to, number one, get different results. And number two, to be able to tell you authentically. I always want to run my business with integrity. I want to be able to tell you what everything is like. Would love to hear from you either below or on my website. I would love to hear from you how long your product is lasting for you. Because the more I'm hearing from all of you who are using the products, who are using the products continually, consistently, then I get a better feel. So let me know, please. And if you have not subscribed to this page yet, please subscribe to it because I'm always here. I'm always coming back for you, giving you tips and helping you to age well. And also, if you find value with this, two things, please. Number one, give me a like because that's going to help me reach more people. The more likes I get on my pages, the more it will share to other people. And number two, if you are also finding value here, you probably have a friend or a family member or someone that you know and love that will find value as well. So please share the video with them. Just go ahead and push that share button and let them see it as well. All right. Well, thank you so much for listening. And again, please let me know how long your Jafra products are lasting for you. And I can get a consensus from that and be able to let everyone know, okay, here's the average time of how long a product should last. All right. Thanks for listening.